Elevate. There we go. Go for BF4. I am sure it is being being broadcasted live, but Go for BF4 is being casted by Basti and I don't know who else from ESL Let's Cast. That's why you should be following ESL Battlefield on Twitter, where you can get all the information that you want over on there, and go and watch the streams. There's nothing in English right now, which is a bit of a shame for people that actually want it. They're not speaking Spanish, they're speaking Portuguese, and because most of the teams that actually play BF4 in the NASA region are Brazilian, so they speak Portuguese, and that's why you can't really say much. Oh my god, just bringing it here versus Bruno. So yeah, we're just gonna watch these guys fool around before we get ready to go. Obviously, this match will be starting off in a minute or two as soon as the admin goes in for the restart. And there we go. It's live. Oh my god. It's live. Oh my god, this is live. I can't believe that Elevate are now in control of SuccessKey. Oh my god. This is live, ladies and gentlemen. Elevate catching SuccessKey off guard, and I'm not too sure what the key to success is, but Yao will make a quick cleanup at this, a full squadgia wipe. Is everybody falling to the ground? Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. This is crazy right now, but yes, it is really. If they're ready up, it's live and confirmed. That's how it works. But here we go. Everybody getting taken down. 3 players left alive from SuccessKey versus the 3 to Elevate, and SuccessKey realize that this is actually starting up. Still holding off the sides, Bruno. Won't get pushed back. A second grenade in. He's down to 88 health. Jumping in. No hit fire on a Supreme, who shuts him down. And Bring It is the last alive from SuccessKey. Holding off the angle with that Glock. It is live. Everybody saw it. Get it together, man. It's true though. It's live. Pelo amor de Deus! For the love of God, are you kidding? Well, that is true. Remember the fact that the admin said the game was live. He also said that not only that, but everybody readied up on the SuccessKey side, so yeah. But hey, SuccessKey trying to keep control of that Charlie side. Held down. Me too. Baki with a double kill of his own. Lopez left alive with 2 more. They're going in for the defib 1v1s. Hitfire not going to land at all. There's one from Benjamin. He jumps up, but that AEK from Fractal will save the day in 2-0. I guess. Well met. A great party, Winter. Hope you're having fun. So, yeah. We'll have to see what happens. I guess they're going to have to play. If they don't, then Elevate just win automatically. So yeah, Elevate are up to... Wow. Pelo amor de Deus, exactly. So yeah. Of course, Julio is the player from Sponsorless, or Dexterity, and Mav as well. I think SuccessKey now, this is very difficult for SuccessKey. Getting back into the serious nut of it, keep in mind the fact that SuccessKey now are fairly down when it comes to team morale, so they're going to have to play it very, very smartly if they want to win against Elevate. Bear in mind, if SuccessKey actually make it, I would be extremely surprised. Like, these people would just blow us out of the water. You want to go to the gym but you're sleepy, you just go to the gym. Don't do like me and sit around in bed and not go to the gym. It's very important. This is what I do. I go to the gym, I put on a stream because there's free Wi-Fi at the gym, and I watch the GSL StarCraft 2. But it's unfortunately not live because BlizzCon is happening in a couple of weeks, so rip. There you go. First kill from SuccessKey, immediately refragged by Baki. Players trying to hop in from SuccessKey. Remember, it is 2 up already. For the boys at Elevate, they only need one more successful bomb plant, and this is RIP Key. 14 assists to the kill on a Shark, and this is a push-up. 2 players left alive for SuccessKey, and they're just falling apart. They have no idea what they're doing right now. And I don't know what Lopez was trying to do there. The Supreme all on his own, this is not a good idea. Even though Elevate have an advantage, pushing like Supreme is doing right now is just a foolish, foolish idea, an underestimation of your enemies, and you never do such a play. Mito, though, will be there to pick off Bruno, and that means the bomb is not picked up by any one of the two sides just yet. Here's the push. Bruno with another on a Yao from Elevate. A refract from Lopez as well. But Supreme is only off the angle. Headshot onto Benjamin. A move up. Getting Yao up on the ground. And this is Yao Ming right here on top of that crown. Bomb being planted on the B side. And Shark holding off. Will he bite? Always just stand harmless and just sniff out the blood. Well, nothing just yet. He's going to get shot down. Yao able to... pretty much harness that Mayak inside with Fractal. Yao from behind, holding off the angles. Bruno last alive in this situation, and it is looking like a RIP as Elevate looking to clean this one out. Only one bomb is all that they needed, and remember, this is a best of 3, so losing one map is not the end of it, but still, it is a big blunder when you want to have as big of a lead as at the start. So again, this map was picked by SuccessKey team, and this means that this is GG. Well, I guess we're going to move into map number 2 very, very quickly. Okay, so I wouldn't even be able to guess what would be Brett's reaction if he were in my spot, but we'll continue this one. Dub Cup, there's no reason to be very sad about it. Brazilian people will watch whatever they want. That's just being like Donald Trump. You don't do that. However, we're going to be changing servers in the meantime. Let's hop into the NA server where it's going to be even more of an advantage for the boys in blue, the US players here. So let's hop into that. There's a Brazilian live stream, but the Brazilians are not casting the same game. Keep that in mind. At some point we will, but right now it's not that. So keep that in mind, that the games are broadcasted on each one of the channels individually. Go for streams. You can hop in and check out the Go for streams, and actually, I think there's Bashti that's streaming right now. Let me check. We're gonna be hopping into the server in the meantime. Map number 2 is gonna be. Let me check. It's gonna be Locker. That was picked by Elevate, so a pretty solid one there. However, the Brazilians are extremely tough when it comes to playing on these close quarters maps, so keep that in mind as well. I think. ESL Let's Cast, there we go. So for Go for BF4 in German, you can watch it over at ESL Let's Cast. So that's pretty cool if you want to watch it on there. Oh, Duckling. Der Sonntag ausklingen lassen mit euch, ja. There you go. So again, for the Go For stream, ESL Let's Cast is where you need to be if you want to watch those. However, this is much higher level, at least for the NASA region. And I really like watching NASA because I get to cast so much EU. You know, it ends up, oh, we're casting Penta Epsilon, MML, Fnatic 1337 or whatever, every single time. And it's not like these games are bad, they're actually fantastic. Some of the best games I've watched about before. But need to change it up, and this is what I really like about the NASA scene, is that they have their own style of play, which is so different, very aggressive and very well-timed aim skill type of gameplay. Maybe because a lot of the team players come from a Call of Duty background, from what I've seen and heard, and it does help a lot because you can get your aim on point, at least if you were not playing on console, because aim you know, assist stuff. It's not a US live stream. ESL is a German company, and I'm streaming from the EU. So yeah, people can do whatever they want. These are Brazilian teams as well. They can talk whatever they want. If you don't understand them, it's okay. Don't even try to. Just mute button, ignore button exists on Twitch for a reason. So next game is going to be Elevate versus SuccessKey. Again, this is map number 2, which will be played on Operational Locker. Remember, Elevate are up 1-0, which is updated right now. And that's going to be a pretty cool game to see, though. Operation Lockers, we've seen a couple games ago. Should be nice. And here's a quick question for everybody else as well in the stream chat. If you're playing Operation Lockers, which is your favorite rifle to pick, or your favorite class in general? Do you like to go that aggressive sniper, you know, quick scopes, XXX, 167 sniffers? Or do you like to go with an AEK, you know, AEK stubby, just pumping everybody with a Cobra? Or just go the regular old Ace 23? Or is there anything else that you go? Maybe a GZ3A1, maybe you're playing as the engineer kid, or just an MG4? I want to know. AK4, though, I'm seeing a lot of AK fans, but why not? AK is an awesome rifle. But yeah, I don't know how many of you play in these tournaments, or because Go4 is as well free for everybody to play on. You can play ESL Versus as well, and I believe BF4 is was at some point the first Versus game on ESL, where you can use ESL Wire's anti-cheat to play in matchmaking 5 versus 5. But now I guess we're number 2 after what's it called? Skill Special Force 2. So it's not too shabby. That's for sure. Yeah, the ACWR was a lot better than before, though. Or was a lot better before. The amount of kick is just crazy right now. I don't know. Ooh, M16A4. Actually, that is a rifle that I love, but the M16A4 is so difficult to use. If you can, this rifle would just overpower everything. I remember Punchruda playing back in the old domination days where it would just go in Dawnbreaker and just full-on aggression with the M16A4. Gonna stream Pain Gaming match? Nope, we are preoccupied with the Elevate versus SuccessKey match. We're waiting for one more player to hop in from Elevate and we should be ready to go. Other than that, you guys, hey, if you're in the stream, you're having fun, you're enjoying these games, you want to just support ESL and Battlefield 4 esports in general, then be sure to follow the channel down below. Of course, you want to keep updated to everything that's going on in the Battlefield community when it comes to ESL and the tournament, where we have our final ESL season in 1.5 months actually happening. The finals in the middle of December in Cologne, Germany, where you can go and watch if you're there. Anyways, I'm talking just in public. Like, you like to smoke? Smoke weed every day. Yes, Gumby. So yeah. Ballistic shield or not, that's actually an idea. What happened, ladies and gentlemen, is that now I have a tournament that is being organized in the next 2 weeks, going to be played on October 30th and 31st, where any team can sign up a 5 versus 5 domination, and it's MBT Law, RPG, and small only. Yes, nothing other than that, and knife. That's it. It's called the Firebomb Challenge, and if you want me to put in the actual binary beast bracket in the stream, in the chat and everything, and you can check it out either in the stream itself or go all the way on Twitter at AdamilosThematic and check it out right there. It's pretty easy to find in the most recent tweets, and the cool thing about it is that you can actually win money out of it. Yes, a minimum of 200 euros in a prize pool, so it might have even more. AK is 900, FAMAS is 1000. Please. FAMAS is banned, yes, as well as the CZ, as well as the Scar H. So yeah, just waiting to have one more to hop in from Elevate. I guess they are having some wire issues, so that should be good in just a bit. Remember, Elevate won that first half 2-0 very, very quickly because of the fact that SuccessKey had no idea what was going on. They readied up when they weren't supposed to, I guess. So yeah. Is this that tournament? The MBT Law, RPG, everything is not. It's not NASA. It's Europe. But if we have a lot of signups from NASA, then we might have to do something with the servers. But for now, it's European Go for BF4 rules. When it comes to playing on here in these cups, if you want to play them as well, you can just sign up on the ESL site by typing an exclamation mark bracket in the stream chat. You can sign up for the remaining 3, I believe, and if you win all 3, then hey, we'll see you in the actual playoffs. But yeah, so waiting for Elevate to hop back in. Some BF gambling? No, I've had my fair share of seeing. I've casted for 3 months of CS:GO, and I think there were, like, I don't know, over $100K that went through the games that I casted. Depends. Some of them had a lot more. Like, I had so many games I can't even remember. I think I guessed about 300 hours of CSGO in 3 months. It's that plus ESL Go 4 plus ESL One or Battlefield 4. That is a lot of casting. So yeah, we're waiting. I can show you what I'm doing in game, but it's like the Agar.io version of BF4. You just hop around the map and try to move through it without hitting too many objects. Just moving from one side to the other. There's not really much that you can do. There you go. Gonna restart. Let's hop into the game. Who's my pick to win? I genuinely think that Elevate can take this. Our SuccessKey are one of the best teams in the NASA region, so I don't see any reason for them not giving a good fight to Elevate. But I don't know. They are a map down, so they need to stop thinking about what happened on map 1 and just continue into it. So there we go, we're about to go live. Let's turn off the music. It's pretty good music, actually. You can check it out just by going onto soundcloud.com/no-copyright-sounds.com. So pretty cool, pretty awesome. But we're live. Supreme. You are so BM, said MC. So yeah, I would love to talk about so many other things on Operation Locker, but I guess we'll just have to leave it to the game itself. Thanks for remember us, Supreme. Yes. What the? Why do I keep bumping into everything? There you go. This is pretty much what I was doing. See, it takes so much skill. You can imagine it like this. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Look at these boys. The boys in blue, or Team Elevate, already up 1-0 in the grand scheme of things. And on the other end, it's your boys from Brazil. It is SuccessKey team. Currently down 1-0. Let's hop into this one and see if SuccessKey come back into it. Let's go. So now SuccessKey with Bring It are going to be pushing in. We're going to see a 3-2 split off the start from both teams. Actually, this is the thing we've been seeing a lot on the RU side, just keeping one player on the outside. There's no reason to push through. But again, Drunksy loves to just destroy this and hit right this position. You could use an Ace-23 advantage to actually get the snipes at range, and it can really help out your team and just giving you an extra lane to play with, if you will. Lopez walking into the grenade. Oh my god, Lopez will fall down. Fractal with another shark, being the third to fall actually. Benjamin Bruno left alive, and where's Bruno? Well, Bruno is up in little elbow here, and that bomb is going to be pushed all the way onto that B site. Now respawn's coming in. He should be able to deny this bomb plant. Here we go. Very low on health. Supreme almost taking him down, and Supreme cheese, if you will. There we go. Fractal failing completely. In that situation, Baki with a 10 out of 10 flip. And Elevate respawning in. They will be sending Supreme to hold off the angles. Maybe he can buy some more time. A SuccessKey need to make that push across the map. Remember, the bomb is not spotted just yet because the bomb. Oh, it is actually here, but this is the Spectre bug, where we actually can't see it on the map, but everybody else can. So yeah. Remember, there is a 1 minute delay in between myself and you, just to keep everything fair. Nobody likes cheaters. So Bruno dropping down, playing a lot of CS, unable to get that entry frag. The grenade pushing him away. Supreme now holding the back angle. They want to go for the push. Supreme, though, on ADS at the last second. Mido, though, on to Bruno. And I don't know if this is actually going to turn into a bit of a slow game. Remember, there are 10 minutes in these halves, and I know you can't see it, I'm sorry, but the overlay does not allow for much more than this. Pretty much the best that can be done with what we've got. Supreme trying to push in through middle. He still has 21 bullets in the magazine of that AEK, but not going to find anybody just yet. Fractal holding off the angles. He's still playing it very, very cautiously, and not really much happening. And this is the problem that plagues Operation Lockers. However, Supreme wants to break the mold, but Bruno will refrag. Benjamin not even needed in this situation here. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to hear it in stream chat. Who do you think can take this game? And so far, it's Elevate up 1-0 in total in the maps. And Bruno will frag another on a Me Too. Bruno now on a 6-1, but it doesn't matter. If we were getting a frag every couple minutes, it doesn't matter. You're not really doing anything. Supreme takes one on to bring it, and this is the frag that you require. Now you open up the side. Now you grab the second one, pushing up with that Glock 18. This is exactly what Elevate require in this situation, and they're going to start getting a bit more aggressive as Lopez taking out one. Supreme sticking in the back, just trying to get somebody to help him out here. Respawning in. Bring It takes down one. Benjamin bringing it with a double. Mita with another. Bruno, though, still alive, dropping down. Supreme with a double. Can he turn it into a triple kill? Yes, he can. And oh my god, Supreme. He just shuts down 3 players from SuccessKey. But that bomb is in the hands of Bring It. And he is bringing it indeed. Supreme shutting down everybody from SuccessKey. But they're all respawning on the A site. Bit of a crazy spot to be in as Fractal takes down one. Mito with the second, and that bomb is still not planted. It's so difficult to push through that angle with no support. You need at least a bit of smoke to try and push them off, and this is why I like plays from a team like Penta, where they actually play those, they actually really like to play with those smokes. They help them out so much, though. Shark with one. Bruno refragging, making a couple of his own. Lopez reviving, goes in for the headshot. McYao will get shot down. Baki is left alive, and what can you do, Baki, in this situation? Really not much. He's just gonna fall over and die. No, not just yet. He still has some fighting spirit, but the Shark will nom onto it, and Bruno takes him down. Shark still holding off the angle, and this, when you have control of this angle, it is so difficult for that US team to get out of this position. Of course, Winta watching in the stream chat is like, what are my teammates doing? Well, Baki Yao taken down 2. Lopez getting 1 for his own stats here. 6-2. 3 versus 2 in total. And here's Lopez falling apart. Elevate still have some time and going to try to play it the Penta way, if you will. Just trying to play for late diffuse, but this is the point. That ace head is so far away from anything, but he's going in for 1 kill. Here's the second D. Incendiary saving it at the end. And everybody falling apart except for Baki here, somehow still alive, reviving up his teammates. And will make the push back into the... He tripped on the ground and he died. He died! You dead, bitch! Okay. Here we go. Elevate regaining control mid. And waiting for the bomb to respawn. This is pretty darn fantastic, I have to say. Elevate really being put apart, as remember, SuccessKey have gotten successfully their first point in this map. So yeah, timer is now at 3 minutes and 25 minutes. You can't see it, sorry, it's an overlay thing. Brett was away, couldn't really get any new overlays from ESL, but here we go. Fractal spawning out the second. He's taken down the first. Shot on a Bruno to take him down, and that potato grip is helping out so much. And Benjamin has to fall back for SuccessKey and still stay on that A set. Remember, 3 minutes left. There can be a push from Elevate, but they have to be very, very careful with it. There we go. Here's one frag. Second not going to hit. Finally shutting down Bruno with a double kill. The revives will be coming in. Bring it once. Oh, everybody from Elevate to bring it in. Double kill with the M67. He takes one down, but Supreme refrags almost immediately. The revives will be coming in as well, but Lopez will just try to shut them down. Shark rotating around from the outside. Baki and his teammate really being shut in between. A rock and a hard place. Milto with one. Fractal with the second. And it is a 3 versus 4, but Elevate are in such a bad position to hold off here. They spot out one. Not taking him down just yet. Has to pull back. Baki realizes how difficult this position is. And for once in a blue goddamn moon, this bomb will get planted. Milta with one. He gets shot for remaining two. But look at Fractal from above. He's right above. He gets 1, 2, 3 coming down. And this is a Squadgia YP. SuccessKey successfully hold this one off. Or successfully fall to the ground, if you will. As Elevate are elevating their plays. Happy birthday, non-Winter Kappa. And Elevate, what a play. As you saw there, 15-9 for Bruno, being top of his team. In total, when it comes to frags, top on the server as well. 14-9 for Supreme, and who has been getting the perfect kills where they are actually needed. And SuccessKey realize that this is not going to help at all. They should just fall back at this point. It's Elevate still alive with 3 players, but they're already sending players back. The Baki failing with that one. It's going to weigh a bit, but it doesn't really matter too much, as this will tie at 1-1. I have to say, not too shabby. This Baki respawning in at base. The bomb will get grabbed by SuccessKey. Zero TSC Primero Mappa. Oh. Thank you. Was it? I don't remember what thank you is in Portuguese, but here we go. Jumping in. That jump is not going to help at all. Shark is the last alive in Squadgia YP. They all fall down very, very quickly. Elevating their plays right here. They will be pushing across with that bomb. As you can see, since that Charlie set has been taken down, Elevate only need one more, and that A set is so cash money to go for. Oh, but MBD Law, here's the small from Bruno. Baki, Fractal, Supreme, 3 kills in a row. Benjamin frags one of his own, but it doesn't matter. Milto only has him in. Here's that Rex, and the T-Rex grabs a couple. And this is another squad wipe. This is almost this is pretty much a 100% win. There's no way around it. You'll see the timer has stopped because the bomb is planted. And I don't really see any way to get out of this. Milto still alive, puts the Incendiary down to push somebody away, and the Glock will finish out Lopez, using the suppressor to hide his position a bit. It doesn't help too much, but in close quarter situations like this, that Glock 18 can just overpower anything and Elevate very, very handily, taking down that second bomb. And this will be turning into a 2-0. Well met, or 2-1. Well met, well done. So hey, we'll be heading into the second half. Let's switch the teams around. Bam. You can see the awesome editing skills, Kappa. I don't know how long it's going to take to actually get into that game, but I'll wait. Need to put their last player in. Well met. Yes. Kappa Nathanius. I don't know how many of you watch StarCraft 2, but I'm a big fan of StarCraft. Big fan. You know, I was born too late to explore the Earth. I was born too soon to explore the galaxy, but I was born just in time to browse dank memes, and I think that's great. I think that's awesome. We should feel real good about our lives. Edwinta is in the game, finally. That's cool. So, good luck, have fun. Second half will be starting off. Dilma is the current president of Brazil, if you didn't know. President Dilma. Yeah, well, SuccessKey team versus Elevate in our second. Oh, why is it 2-1 like this? Ooh, no, Dano, no bueno. Here we go. Elevate starting off very nicely at 2-1 at the end of the previous half. Actually, first half very well played. SuccessKey were able to dash in, almost lost the side, but if it weren't for their positioning, it would have gone south and downhill very quickly. However, they will have to prove their worth. You see a lot of times these US players coming in from the outside, it's because their side takes a lot less time to actually make it there, so it makes sense that teams that spawning on the RU side don't even try to go for the outside. Just set a player to hold off the angles. There you go. First one, Winta getting the entry frag. He will get shot down, but here's the frag onto Lopez. He's not revived just yet, and Supreme... Oh, what? Winta's left alive. Supreme gets the kill, resets with the shot, and that was an extremely well-met shot. Supreme taking out one fractal, now moving in onto the outside, and this is a problem now. SuccessKey get cornered in the the actual stairs. This can turn south very, very quickly. Fractal with one, Baki with the second, and all of SuccessKey are now going down below. They fear the worst, but Supreme shut down. They still have some sort of an advantage to play with. Lopez getting tagged a bit with that Incendiary, bring it from lowers. Everybody from Elevate trying to push through. They still need to buy some time here, SuccessKey, if they want to stay alive in this one. Baki going with the reverse grenade, using in the set pieces of the map itself. Milto with one, SuccessKey's Lopez getting shot down. Here's another one from Fractal, as Supreme is going for a TK on a Milto. And this bomb is going to be happening, ladies and gentlemen. The A site is where we're going to be going for first. Milto holding off the angle, getting pushed in by Bruno. And where is Bruno? Where Bruno is jumping around to get a couple of his own. Baki, though, holding off the angle, takes out one, pushes in. Can he get the revive on a Winta? Yes, he can, with the grenade coming in. We'll push him out of position. He gets one, turns around for the second, unable to hit that one. And Winta is last alive. He's the one with the hope. But the hope is dead. Supreme, Mito spawning right back into the base. And the SuccessKey holding off. Moment. Winter is coming, yes. Huh. There you go, Lopez getting shot down, Supreme holding off the angle, and Shark still on top. I don't know why, but I'm talking very, very quickly. I guess this is the T that helps out very, very nicely. Here's the shot. Here's one. Can he get the second? No, he can't. And Shark will get pushed back. Getting the revive is also very, very important to prevent any counter push from Elevate going inside of the middle of the map. As Baki is sit back, he's teabagging the floor. I mean, there's a very good reason behind it, right? I think Baki's little brother slash sister have taken over his PC right now. There you go, fragging up from Winta, gets the revive on his teammate actually, and not even needing a, oh my god, how is he still alive? Goes in for the knife, Winta saves the day, and melee on to Shark. Of course, the C100 is a DLC weapon, so he will get banned. Kappa, Nito getting taken down. Here's the second headshot from Bruno as he turns around. Supreme from lower, takes down 1, 2, coming in, Glock 18, not gonna help at all. Winta gets the shot and he saves the day again. Winta, what are you made of, my man? Bring it, Shark alive, the bomb's still down in mid, and Fractal will jump down to take control of the watchtower. Wow, this is crazy. I wish Brett was here to enjoy this game as much as I am. And oh my god, this is one hell of a game. Benjamin holding off an actual hilltop on the outside, grabs onto one. Supreme will frag on a one, but bring it. Refragging almost immediately as Lopez now pushing in. Baki with one. Lopez going in for the revives. He does get one, actually two coming in, and able to get the final shot is Shark on to Baki. Bruno, Shark. Bruno will be team killed there, but it doesn't matter. They now have control of the bomb, but Winta is holding off all the way in the back. It's Elevate up 2-1. Elevate your dongers, ladies and gentlemen. If you are fans of Team Elevate, be sure to elevate your dongers in the stream shot. If not, then, well, just push it to success. I hope your donger is the key to success in this one here. Supreme checking down one, unable to get the frag there. Supreme, though, finally able to get the headshot. Turns around, he's got his teammate to help, but Winta, what can he do in this situation? We've seen him fragging out of his mind, and that's indeed what he's doing. He turns around here, Benjamin, and gets taken down again. Winta, oh my god, what are you made of, my man? So one from behind, and they will all get shot down. Squatcho IP, and Elevate will be pushing all the way across. Winta, my lord, 11-5. In the fragging department. He is just going ham right now. Now Elevate getting an extra bomb plant will help them so much, especially with 4 minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock. But it's 2 MLG for this, yes. Actually, most comp players, at least in the EU, play a lot of pub, but just for fun. They never take it seriously. Unless you're too easy, then you know, there is a reason behind it. Though Lopez getting shot down, overrun by Elevate. And, well, here's another one. SuccessKey's Benjamin is the only player alive, but he's so far away. If he can pick this spot... Oh, no. Oh, he reveals his position as well. This is perfect. Now, Fractal can hold this one off. There we go. Everybody going back in. As he jumps in, the Zuzu jump now helping. Holding off with that. Glock gets another one. Fractal, can he get it? No, he's going to finally get shot down, but it doesn't matter. Winter already saved the day with a couple of, well, with one, but team kills on a Fractal. Squadgy YP as well as everybody from Elevate is live. And my god. My god, this is just awesome. He's not hacking, he's just shooting the wall. There's nothing to do when you're waiting in that position. It's a defensive position. It's not really anything more than that. Though Winter holding off the angle will get shot down. Nicely done from Benjamin. 2 left alive from Elevate, and they just need to hold off the angles for just a few seconds here. 1 getting taken down. Baki trying to stay alive. But here we go. Everybody pushing in. Double kill for Baki to save the day. And this is it. At least for this one. And this means that Elevate are now up 3-1, but the game is not done just yet. Winter came. Oh, yes. Remember, 2 minutes on the clock. I know you can't see it, but 2 minutes are left on the clock, which means that Elevate just have to hold off for 2 minutes. I mean, it's almost in the bag. SuccessKey have to go back-to-back, but Elevate are in control of the bomb. And Baki's holding off the angle. He's pushing into US spawn and the entire point of that just to buy some time. But SuccessKey now, they have to go through everybody from the boys at Elevate. And finally, getting a few TKs is going to shut them down, or maybe trying to delay them a bit on the Elevate side, but it's not looking too well. Remember, 3-1 is almost impossible to win here. But with the bomb carrier being taken down, this is rendered even more and more difficult. Shark trying to jump in. Fractal, though, ends up getting the frag. Supreme and Bruno getting shot as well. And this is Benjamin last alive. He's got the bomb in hand, but he's spotted already. This is not good at all. Getting taken down. 2 more players left alive. As Lopez bringing it here. Here's one more from Baki. 2 more players left alive. This is GG. There's no way. There's less than a minute, and Elevate are still pushing in. Now remember, if you're US, you can't trash talk because there's still dexterity waiting around. I mean, it's sponsorless right now. It's a bit of a shame that nobody can really take them down, but hey, it doesn't matter because I like them. I like spending a lot of time with Julio and Mav, and especially I know you're watching right now, El Nino, aka 9XT, so I can't really complain. Here we go, 10 seconds left, but Elevate are just pushing through for a 4-1 victory. Just the sprays from Fractal. Winter getting an... Oh my god, Winter is 15-9. Baki on 23-8. Oh my lord, what is going on here? Round timer is blacked out because it's the overlay. I don't have an updated overlay in Squad Blit, and Brett wasn't here because he was already flying out into NOLA for MLG, so there's not really much that I can do. But here we go. Elevate will elevate their score into a 4-1 after a fantastic victory. Well, Matt, Winter Supreme playing it well, and this is it.